All right. So here's my take on the whole situation with the UPS union uh, contract negotiations, UPS and Teamsters. So this is a hypothesis. This is just my opinion. This is not factual. I don't have things backing it up. It's just what I'm thinking. So let me give you a little backstory into what I think about this company. I've been working for the company for a very long time, ever since high school, and I've been through and seen a lot of stuff, and a lot of things have changed. This company is not what this company used to be. Now, with that being said, I have thought for the last about 4 or 5 years that this company is doing what I call peacocking, making itself look so much better than it really is, just for the sake of stocks and turnover in regards to that particular process, right? So the company looks great. Oh man, on paper it looks fantastic. Everything's good. Oh, the stocks have went up. I mean, it's a great investment. Da 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 da. I think they're getting ready to sell the company. The company sold FedEx Freight. I mean, excuse me, UPS Freight, and it was dead weight to them. It wasn't making them enough money, and they thought it was dead weight. I think that the whole situation was an act to determine the process that it takes to sell off a piece of a company or something of the above, so they can learn a little bit and get rid of the dead weight when they go to sell regular UPS. Now, um, the reason why I say that's all about money. The only thing that's holding UPS back right now from making astronomical amounts of money is the union. The union is what's holding them back, and the people that are there don't care. They truly don't care about the people. They only care about money. And in that type of situation, um, it makes me question what are they really going to do with the contract negotiations. For one, they may go ahead and come to an agreement before the date, the contract date. And here's why. I'm thinking that first off, it's simple business tactics, right? It's simple things. They're going to hold off as late as they can and try to get as little out of the deal, or give as little out of the deal, to save as much money as they can. Secondly, I believe that if they show also that the union is the problem, if they sell this company, I don't know if there's a thing in between the union and the company. If they sell, there's penalties or any of the above, but they're going to try to show to people that it might be the right thing to do to get rid of the damn union because the union's costing the company so much money. Now, do I agree that we should get paid what we're asking? Absolutely, right? I do believe that that is something that we need to have. But I also know that in the last 5-10 years of this company, they've done nothing but cut every corner they could cut, trim all the fat off of everything they could trim, just for the simple fact of saving a buck and keeping it put it in their pocket. So the people that are in there running this place now are not the people that started this company. They don't have pride in the company. They just have pride in making money. And so this contract negotiations is not about just a labor worker and a company. It's about whether or not this company is in the right process and right time to sell. The economy's down, right? Inflation is down, or excuse me, inflation's up. The economy's down, right? If they wait, if they wait, give it another 3 years. Um, After the presidential election, after things like that, after everything, all the chaos, all the whatevers, I believe that's when they're going to end up selling, and they're going to say, "Hey, the UPS contract with Teamsters is what's going to hold us back," and they're going to get rid of the Teamsters from UPS, and a company like Amazon or um, maybe even uh, some other outside company, will take it over. It's going to be tough. It's a really tough situation to look at. That's my opinion now. All right, that's kind of my backstory. Now, let's talk about these negotiations and why they're important for the people. Why I think that we're not going to go on strike. We as a union, we are ready to go on strike. Actually, we're kind of a lot of the people want to go on strike because of a more personal thing. It's not even necessarily to do with money as much as it is screw the damn company. These people don't give a shit about us no more. So we hope you get kicked in the balls, right? A lot of people's mentality is like that. That's been with this company for a while. My mentality is this, all right? Fair wage for fair day's work. Uh, you're making a lot of money. We worked through the pandemic, and we risked a lot of things. We were essential workers. UPS was recognized at the White House and all this other stuff, and all these delivery companies, and we're the saviors. We're the one delivering the medicines to sick people, and da 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 da. Well, let's pay us for it. Why don't you? Why don't you continue to grow the company in a positive manner to make sure that employee resolve and employee relations are great. We want a good work environment. We want to be able to communicate properly and not lose our jobs to contractors. We want to be able we work for UPS, and contractors have just contracts. They work for themselves or whoever. So, you know, I personally think that they need to step it up, pay us what we need, uh, follow inflation, and just a touch more. So, uh, besides that, let's look at the company's aspect. So, I hear all sorts of things. It's all like I say, it's hypothetical. I haven't actually done my full research on everything, but I was told the company is still actively growing in their stocks. Their stocks are still actively rising right now. Now, let me tell you something. If you're one of the major types of people that own stock in this company and stocks are rising right now, that means you know something that we as the normal generalized employee don't know. That means if you're going to continue to invest in stock, people are still buying up stocks when there's a possibility that shit might come crashing down really, really soon and it would hurt stock prices. My honest opinion is this: in that particular situation, where stocks are rising, I think they're going to come to. Uh, that leads me to believe that they know that they're going to agree to these stipulations, right? Kind of insider knowledge, not my insider knowledge, but I'm anticipating other people have that insider knowledge. Now, why, why would, why would the company wait as long as they do? Well, it's a PR standpoint, okay? Public relations is a big deal, all right? How you look to the consumer is a big deal. The consumer looks at things in two different ways. One, if you're the consumer, you're looking at things of how you can save money on shipping and all the above. Okay. Oh, we need to save money. Now, the blue collar worker that works for the company, okay, they look at things of, you know, we want our money, okay, and the company's gonna be like, well, the only way that you're going to be able to get your money, because we want our money too, is we're going to have to jack rates up. So the general rate increase that normally comes in December or January, that's going to be extremely high. And they're using this time and all the national coverage that this is going to have. They're using all of that to help cushion the blow to the consumer. Why did our rates get jacked up so high? Why is shipping so expensive? Well, inflation, okay, fuel cost, okay, we pay our workers a really fair wage. We had we care about our employees. We gave everybody AC in their vehicles. They're not going to the 300 however many UPS Teamsters there are. I think there's 300,000 of us or something like that. Okay, for however many Teamsters there really are, UPS Teamsters, that's minuscule compared to the amount of people that buy and ship products. Okay, so the consumer is the one that has the momentum here. Now, if we can tell the consumer and the consumer has a cushion blow of why their rates are being increased, they're not going to be so pissy. Okay? It's simple. All right? And what happens after that? Everything comes to follow. FedEx will follow. Everybody, it'll all grow substantially, which then in turn increases inflation even more. Right? So we run into these types of situations to where I'm not a business major. This is all just hypothetical, but the situations where like the company knows what's going to happen. They know from the previous years of everything, and they also know the devastation that will come publicly through PR if they do go on strike, right? So I'm thinking they're just looking at the situation. They're going to have to hold off at the very last minute. They will come to an agreement. I do believe they will. Um, I do believe that they, uh, we've got a new president and stuff in charge of the union now, and we're ready to take back, quote unquote, what we think is right for us. And we've kind of been sold out in the past, and that's not cool. So we're pretty fired up and pretty pissed off about the last contract. We didn't even ratify it because not enough people voted. It automatically went through, and so we eliminated all sorts of stuff like that. So it was a 99% strike vote that we all voted yes, we're going to go on strike. So I think the company understands we are not going to be crossing that picket line, and it's going to suck for them. And companies like FedEx and Post Office and DHL or whoever else might be a shipper right now is not going to be able to handle the volume. Um, so it's just it's a situation the union is ready for. UPS is ready for. I think UPS is still one step ahead of the union. I mean, I'm not going to degrade my union brothers by saying this. I hope I'm not trying to, but UPS has the means and the marketing and the knowledge and the business knowledge and all the above, right? They have so much depth to where they can get their stuff from, right? They will spend a couple $1,000,000 or even more than that just to hire the right firm to help with this campaign and strategy to save them. You know, they'll spend $2 million to save $2.1 million. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of company they are. So I believe they're a couple steps ahead of the union right now, but it is what it is. They have a hard time hiring positions and all that. So it's just tough. It's tough to understand what's going on. It's tough to see the aspect. I think they lowballed the crap out of them, out of the Teamsters with their initial offer, and they were like, dude, we're not playing these games. And so they're eventually going to come to an agreement, and we're not going to go on strike. If we do go on strike, it's not going to be any more than about 3 days. I think after day one, they're going to see what happens. They just want to see what happens. Day two, they're going to feel the pressure of not receiving packages in a timely manner. Day three, the community is going to start speaking out against. The community is going to speak out against the company. So because everybody wants their shit, it's toss up. I don't think we're going to go on strike, but we're ready for it as a union, and hopefully hopefully things will work out in the long run for everybody. I hope this company lasts long, but I truly do believe that this company will be sold probably in the next 5 years or less. That's my honest opinion. It's my honest opinion. So, anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Comment down below. This video will probably not get a whole lot of views. It probably won't get a whole lot of likes. A lot of people probably disagree with what I think, you know, but I just look at things in my perspective, and it differs from most people's. Most people don't have my perspective on things, so I just figured I'd throw it out there, put this thing on my trucking channel, see how things go. Anyways, thanks guys. Like, subscribe, comment, share, do all the above. Check you later. Split out. Deuces.